thank you for tuning into Astro Awani and you're watching Silhouette, more than just fashion. In today's fashion and beauty industry, it's relevant to have famous and glamorous ambassadors in line with the brand's image, especially for a remarkable brand such as Bobbi Brown. Here's what they have to say about the fall-winter makeup trend.
Today's competition among brands are very challenging and tough. Brand ambassadors play vital roles in taking the brand to the next level by bridging the gap and connecting with the public. Hence, choosing a brand persona can be mind-boggling. And Bobbi Brown has chosen Katie Holmes as the new face for Bobbi Brown Cosmetics.
When Bobbi was young, she was actually having a hard time to come to terms with her own beauty because she was surrounded by, tall, blonde models that is actually projected on screen. And when she went to college and school, it was all this tall and blonde beauty as well. So she realized that she might not be able to fit into that kind of stereotype beauty, and until she saw Ally McGraw in The Love Story, then she said that, that's me. She saw herself in Ally McGraw. Dark hair, center parting, like very thick eyebrow, very natural makeup. She said that, hey, beauty doesn't just come in one kind of package or one type. It actually can be very diversified as well. And she saw that, she instantly realized that makeup should be natural, should really enhance who you are. And basically, Katie Holmes reminds her of the modern Ally McGraw. And to her, she feels that Katie is very down to earth, very simple. She's very hardworking. She's also a mother that works in Broadway very hard every day, and she has her own fashion line. And she's still very much the girl next door from Dawson Creek or something like that. So she really feels that this is the best person to represent the brand, and it's very real and very relevant. And all the modern women who are actually, especially working mothers, all that can relate to that. That's why she actually picked her to be the face of Bobbi Brown.
At Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, fall-winter makeup collection is all about paying tribute to the beautiful blue skies and deep blue sea of summertime, with amazing palettes of rich colors to spice up the end of the summer with a few transitional summer to fall favorites from one's closet.
So basically for this particular season, we are seeing a lot of navy, a very rich color, because when it comes to year-end, fall-winter, it's always about richness in color. So I think that if you go out walking around the mall, you see that a lot of fashion brands that carry a lot of navy color, a lot of rich red. So for us, it's the same thing. For the fall collection, we have navy and nude. It's a very beautiful, rich navy color, a very deep, pure blue. And then in the palette, it also has a lot of nude color as well, because when it comes to makeup, it's all about balance. It's like dressing up as well. You wouldn't want to wear too many accessories, or you're having too much of everything from head to toe, because at the end of the day, you want to make it look very elegant. So when it comes to makeup, it's the same thing. So if you have something that is very rich on the eyes, like rich color, rich navy eyeshadow, then you can actually make it a little bit more nude for the lips and the cheeks as well. But if you want to wear something that is a little bit more rich in terms of the lip color, then your eyes can go very nude. Nude is actually evergreen. No matter what, the trend comes and goes, nude is always very, very classic, and we are very famous for our nude color, our nude palettes. And then subsequently, we'll have something that's always very, very holiday, that's red and gold. It's beautiful. I think gold is making a big comeback. And you never see so much gold recently. And we are basically having a very old Hollywood glam kind of red and mixing with gold. Oprah actually asked Bobbi once on her TV show. She said that, so Bobbi, tell me, when do we know it's enough? Bobbi said that, check yourself in the mirror. If you look pretty good, you think you look really good, stop. Stop it right there, and you look really good, and you're just ready to go and rock the world. But if you go beyond that, that's when things start to happen, and yeah, you probably have to go back to the beginning and try to fix it again. But in terms of makeup at Bobbi, we always educate the customers and the women to always start with small amount and light first, because it's easier for you to build up the color and the coverage than to straight away go very heavy in, then you realize it's too much, and then you actually sort of like tone it out and wipe it off and then start over again. It's too time consuming. So in a way, in terms of makeup application, less is more to start with, to build up the coverage and the color that you desire. And then final look is to check yourself in the mirror. You look very good, stop it right there.
Bobbi Brown has always been about natural persona of a woman. The brand's unique approach was a long-awaited present for women who craved a more natural look. Makeup that does not feel and look like you are wearing makeup. Less is always more.
Everyone can be beautiful in your own way because we all believe that everyone is pretty to begin with. And with a little bit of makeup, it makes you more pretty powerful. And I think Katie said this as well. You know, confidence, it's like everything, but a little bit of makeup doesn't hurt at all. So, you know, it's always about keeping it real. And for Bobbi, in the sense that the most important thing is that put your makeup on with a big smile because it really like tops it all. Yeah.
Creating images for fashion magazine is not at all an easy task. Drawing readers to immerse themselves in fashion spread requires a lot of creativity, especially when it is for the September issue. At InTrend, the fashion spread for their September issue was a combo of yin and yang, the mixture of raw and industrial look, couture and ready-to-wear, dark and intense, symbolizing the end of summer.
We finished our first spread, so now we're working on our second spread. So we chose outdoor, and then especially at night, just to feature the clothes to be more ready to wear, and you can always play with lighting, and then there's kind of different from what we have done before. And this is the first time that we've done very polished looks, and then the clothes that they've chosen was a bit bronzy, and then we have a lot of not to say glitters, glamours, but glitters, but still pinkish feels to it.
Like everything else, there's always that challenge that pumps the adrenaline of every fashion editor, and then there's a silver lining in the form of team effort.
The shoots can be a bit difficult because you have test sheets that you come up with, you know, the idea and the concept, but to execute the ideas sometimes it takes like you need to keep on trying to get to that extent, to the results, you know. I know the team that I've worked with, mostly they are expertise in their own industries. We have a lot of talents here, locals who really deliver.
Silhouette's Eye Candy is up next. Want to know who? Find out on Muse right after this break. We are back and we are at the stylish and elegant grunge furniture in Bangsa. Just like our next muse, he's a modelesque fashion designer who paved his way to stardom in an understated manner. We bring to you Jo Chia.
I grown up from a typical Chinese family, who my mother don't understand what is fashions, and my dad's as well. And yeah, I grew up in a very small town, which located in Kelantan. I always liked design when I was young. My mom and my parents, they used to brought me to flea market to hunt some goods and jackets or shirts. So I think my interest comes from that. I always ask my mom to alter it to according to my size, or turn a denim pants to a bag, yeah, and carry to school, yeah. Since young, I like sketch, or I like drawings, and after high school, I decided to take art foundation at the One Academy, and after the art foundation, I found out, I'm more into fashion designing. I like dressing up. I care, how do I look today, and I like to dress differently. Okay, after graduate, I do internship. I did an internship with local stylists for about a year time. And from there, I really learned a lot of and understand the industry from the 1 year experience. And after that, set up a concept stores in Bangsa, and now, yeah, and until now. I think it's I can express myself through my designs, through my clothes or through my drawings. Yeah, there's always a message or a thought that you want to share to the public or to people around you. We love black, basically, yeah, and our designs are unisex because there's one day I found out actually women doesn't need to be, doesn't need to wear a tight-fitted skirt to look exotic or attractive. It can be a loose or layering outfits, and from there I decided to design a unisex line. Every collections or every season we inspired from different elements. For example, the first season we actually inspired by military. I think it's a mixture of cultures and architecture because I love to study different kind of cultures, and I like traditional wear. I love religions wear as well. So as well, I find a similarity between different kind of religions and cultures. I love Beethoven's. I like Comte de Gazon, Yohji Yamamoto's, who are daring or who are the conceptual designers. Yeah. Recently, I worked with Miss Nina and Melissa in Dirt, yeah, for her MTV launch. I think everyone can put it on. It's just a matter of the right size or the right length and the right font on the bodies, yeah. My muse, I would like to say, a very good friend of mine, Sher, and I think we met about 3 years ago, and she's very gorgeous lady who always like to dress in different looks as well. I think the biggest challenge is financial problems, because as an individual or as a young designers, we have to always balance what design is and what the business going to, what we want to achieve in the business as well to survive ourselves. I think I'm a very positive person, and I'm willing to listen or take others' opinion, as an advice. My ultimate goal is to bring my labels to overseas market, to the international market. Yeah.
Even the fashionable needs a break, so don't go anywhere. You know you can find fashionable people on the streets of KL, sometimes trendsetters. Izza Izelan knows exactly where to track them.
Izza Izelan again on Tracks, and I've been going around the whole of KL looking for fashionable individuals, fashionable Malaysians, and I think I have found one. Here he is. Hi, gentlemen, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Fairuz Ramdan. I'm a local menswear designer.
Okay, can you describe your look today?
Well, the look is an inspiration from the Broadway. My icon was Frank Sinatra, actually.
Okay.
So I had this research, and it's going to be on my next collection in September with Parkson.
So what you're wearing right now?
Yeah, it is an inspiration from the time. He had the vintage style, he had the twist, but with a little twist of the FR man himself. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I think his outfit deserves a twirl. Let's see, 360. That's it. Guys, doesn't he look handsome?
To complete the whole vintage look, I have the Brooks dress shoe. I have the vintage Mido.
Wow.
And the glasses.
Vintage sunglasses.
Yeah.
What is this? James Dean.
Yeah.
I don't think it's here anymore, right?
No, the watch and the glasses were made in the late 70s, I think. Yeah.
So vintage, guys. Vintage formal look.
The accessories and the whole outfit, it has to be really connected, yeah. And most of all, just be confident.
Confidence, guys. That's the most important accessories ever. Okay, so thank you so much, Fairuz, for spending time with us.
Welcome.
I'll be on the lookout for more fashionable people, fashionable Malaysians around KL. Watch this space. Brandon!
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, hi, my name is Brandon. I'm a student in Raffles College. I'm studying fashion marketing.
Okay, let's take a look at Brandon's outfit today. Can you just
Okay.
turn around slowly?
All right.
Oh my god, Brandon, what went through your head when you put on the outfit?
I just wear wherever I feel like wearing because to define my style, I go with something that people doesn't want to wear, like, you know, like more exaggerated, like yasoi.
Yasoi?
So, yeah.
What does
it's
it
like,
mean?
Yeah, so you can see from my pants, I'm wearing my own label. It's actually a word to describe someone who have a really individual style. They have their own individual style and they go all out.
Someone that you were inspired to
I'm
from?
more into Japanese street style.
Japanese street
Yeah,
style?
Japanese street style.
What is your favorite item?
My favorite items, I have two favorite items, which is
Okay.
my hat.
Your headgear, right?
Yep. This one is from Philippines, Manila. The name of the label is OS Accessories.
Oh, so is it, do you feel hot underneath the headgear?
Not really because there's a hole there.
Yeah, there's
so,
actually a
yeah.
hole here. Yeah, so as you can see, the platform is super, super high. So
Yeah.
I think we thought the shoes will be the same height, right?
The shoes is 4-inch high. Yeah.
4-inch
Yeah,
high.
it's like normally how women wear the heels. So I try to experience how women wear heels, you know. It's like, yeah.
Finally, someone tries to understand
Yep.
women.
Yep.
And it's not that easy, right?
It's not that easy.
So what would be your advice to people out there who feels like they want to wear anything, but they feel scared? Like maybe people stare at them and maybe they're being judged.
Yep.
So what would be your advice?
Basically, I think that you just be yourself and do what you really want to do because life is really short. You don't have to be someone that you really don't want to be. You dress for yourself and you don't dress for others. So
Okay, so thank you so much, Brandon, for that.
Alright.
I think that's the best piece of advice that anyone can have, you know, because not just looking great, but also being confident
Yeah.
and trusting your own style
Yeah.
and just being yourself. All right, so thank you so much, Brandon.
alright, thank you.
I'll be on the streets looking out for more fashionable individuals, so watch out.
And to wrap up this week's episode, we have a notable watchmaker that opened its door first time ever in our country.
Swiss watch brand Longines recently opened its first flagship boutique in Malaysia at Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. Gracing the event was international icon and Bollywood movie queen and brand ambassador of more than a decade, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
Brand associations, to be very honest, now if you're talking about my Longines association, which is almost a 14-year-old association, to be very honest, back then I was still at the beginning of my career, albeit at the very beginning I did start out, doing, working on the side as a model and having a couple of brand endorsements happening. So at different phases and stages of your life, with experience and maturing and awareness and a sense of different levels of commitment, responsibility, expectation from people out there, understanding of who you are on the public platform, your reasons have varied with experience, as you would on any career front. And I take brand endorsement very seriously. So I would say right at the beginning, yes, actually even till date, brands find me. And that's the way when we find a brand fit, we join hands, and then you see me on the public turf endorsing a certain company or brand. But definitely, with time and experience, and the expectation of my people, as I keep saying, my well-wishers world over, there's that much more of a sense of responsibility in terms of the associations. Having said that, evidently I have thoroughly enjoyed my brand associations and I have believed in them, and that's why they have quite stood the test of time and lasted for as many years as each of them have. And it goes to show that I'm convinced about my choices I made even at the beginning of my career, and here I am still associated with the companies and believing in the brands.
Longines was founded in 1832 in Saint-Imier and is particularly known for the elegance of its products. Its watchmaking expertise reflects a strong devotion to tradition, elegance and performance. Who can dismiss the winged hourglass as its emblem? Today, the brand has outlets in over 130 countries and has finally reached our shores. True to its class, Pavilion Kuala Lumpur is the perfect house for Longines, for indeed, it is the embodiment of elegance is an attitude.
And that's all the time we have for this week's episode, and we're signing off from Grange Furniture in Bangsa. But don't forget, next week, same day, same time, Silhouette, only on Astro Awani. See ya!